This is what? This is a water resistant tool tote. $90. That's crazy. I mean, this isn't really even that thick. And here's the flex stuff. We'll start a new video here. All right, folks. So we just looked at the Tough System stuff. The ToughBuilt, excuse me. The ToughBuilt, which I like. If you want my overall opinion on that, the best locking system I think out there, or attaching box to box on the market. There's some things I don't like. You can't attach, certain boxes don't attach to certain, low profile, cases, and I don't know. The rolling box is really nice, but at $124, it's kind of the same price as the pack out, and obviously the pack out's a little bit better built. But overall, I mean, at Lowe's, it's probably the best system. Now I haven't really tried these either. So here is Flex. It's called the Stack Pack. Not bad. Again, when it comes to this, the drawers, obviously there's a big difference, I think, with the Milwaukee in this. And I think, honestly, now I don't know if the wall makes a 3-drawer box yet. I think it is coming out, I don't know if this video is going to come out, but it is supposed to be coming out, I think, pretty soon, or it might be 2024. But obviously we know their 2-drawer box is $99 right now. And I think that's even a little bit better built than this. It's not that it's bad. It's just, again, $159. If you can get the 3-drawer Milwaukee box, I mean, for even cheaper than that right now. They're doing crazy hacks that we've done. But not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I wish the ToughBuilt Stack Tech had a drawer box. I think they do. I don't know if it's just not here, but I could be wrong. And this is what the DeWalt's new backpack, $99. Not bad. I mean, but these are nice. I like the straps here, but let's take a look at the rolling box here. Got a nice little label. You can label your box, what you got in here, Very Milwaukee-like, but not as good. Okay? You can just feel it. Oh, I like that. So these are, wow. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Is it necessary? I don't know. That might just be like adding a stupid selling point to it. I don't know. It's just something that can end up breaking. If you want my opinion, something you're gonna be jamming, throwing stuff in here. I mean, it's really built pretty well. And then you got this back plate here where you can attach like a charger, and you can put your bits. It's a really good system, and they really did it really quick. This Flex Stack Pack. I mean, Flex has just grown like crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably the biggest brand at Lowe's now. I think it might even outsell DeWalt here. In my opinion, Now, again, obviously DeWalt is the biggest tool company in the world, but obviously you can get DeWalt in a lot of places, right? Amazon, Tractor Supply, Home Depot. I mean, they're everywhere. But just like a Lowe's only brand, I would definitely say Flex has risen to number 1. But this box, it's pretty deep. Yeah, it's again, I think this is kind of built just like the ToughBuilt. It's kind of like right in the middle. It's not as good as Milwaukee or DeWalt. Thick resin-wise, plastic-wise. It's got these really nice tires. Wow. And with the Tough System, with the ToughBuilt. If I mention Tough System, I'm meaning the ToughBuilt, and they still have these little threads on them. These little, I like that because they actually grip. This wheel is really nice and tight on here. If you look at the ToughBuilt, I mean, this was like pretty loose. Like, look how wobbly that is. So, I mean, I would definitely now. I mean, what makes this so good though is the latching system. Again, it's called ToughBuilt. If you're using this as a homeowner, I think you'd really like this stuff. If you're in a trade, I would go with the Flex stuff over this, just by the quality of the build. And what's the price? So yeah, $139. I think it's definitely worth the extra $15. And they're doing the same thing. So you spend $299, you can save $90. I mean, there's a big gap here. I mean, you got to spend $360. No, you got to spend $300. So $300 to bring it down to $210. So this is what, $139, and I like that. I like that. I really like that. But what else we got on this that makes it different? I like this handle here. Yeah, they kind of really went like Milwaukee with the side rails. This aluminum side rail here. It's pretty well built, folks. You know, definitely more features than the DeWalt Tough system. And you got like these things you can put stuff back here as well. Okay, I think that's like for the batteries. You can attach all kinds of stuff. All these different boxes. Yeah, battery holders. I wonder who makes this stuff for them. But obviously we know who makes their power tools, but this stuff, I don't know. The handle comes off on this as well. All right, here's all like the stuff stacked up. Your bit cases and stuff, right? Yeah, you can also put stuff on these rails on the side here. Now, what I like about the ToughBuilt is they already have the holes indented in. Look at all this. I like that, actually. And it's really thick, the plastic resin at that point. Oh, look at this. Limited time. I'll tell you, $39.99. I got a lot of these for free back in the day, but $40. Now, DeWalt has like a professional line of like work clothes that I really, really like. I don't think these are them. It's called the Logan Paul hoodie. But let's get back to this. So we're at $139 here. Yeah, like I said, they also have. I mean, it's feature rich. I mean, if you want to put this ahead of the wall, I wouldn't really argue with you. It's really up to you got 9-inch wheels. Like I said, you got aluminum reinforced corners, metal grab handle. I like that right here. But yeah, the handle comes off. Gas strut hinges. I mean, that could be. It's cool while it's working, you know. But I could see you having issues with that down the road. Maybe, I don't know. You might not. You might. All right, so we're gonna do this like a value-wise, because you know everything kind of compares to Milwaukee, right? I mean, they're obviously number one by a lot. So this kind of locks just like the 2.0, right? Tough system. So nothing. I tell you. Like I said, if you just watch the ToughBuilt video, this is by far. Now, I wish it attached to everything, and it's not a big deal because you're really not going to put this low-profile organizer below. I mean, well, with a crate, you have to, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this has to be on top. So I wished at least they could have made this crate go on everything, right? But as part of a attaching or a locking system or attaching system, ToughBuilt nailed it there. So this is kind of like, and these are plastic. I don't know. I think the Tough system might. I mean, it's pretty. Here's the crate, 54 bucks. So that's the thing. I mean, the big problem with this is normal price. It's really the same price as, yeah, this is attached to a box. I don't want to make a mess. And it's very small area. I don't know if it's this whole thing was flex and this is all sold out. So they kind of put the wall stuff here. But this ToughBuilt stuff has a whole section. And again, I think they do have a drawered box, but all right. So what we're at here, $139. You can obviously put this. And this thing is heavy as, I mean, he thought the pack out was heavy. Mamma mia. Well, what are we looking here? I don't have to really put this on, but I do want to see how easy this attaches. Let me lock this. And you got the, I mean, organizer. I mean, it's a full size, 54 bucks. The small one is $40. I mean, this is it's nice and cute, but 40 bucks. 40 bucks? No, I'm not paying 40 bucks. All right, so let's see. You kind of have to find it. It's kind of, and there's going to be tools in here, so you know. I mean, obviously you're going to have two hands, but you know, you got to like find the perfect spot. You know, with and there's no handle here. This is terrible. There should be a handle here. I mean, this is terrible. This is not good. All right, so I think I got it kind of lined up, and now, all right, so there it is. I don't know. It's kind of like the 2.0. I think the 2.0 is a little bit easier to kind of slide on and off. I am not that familiar with this, but yeah, this should lock that way. Here's the handle here. See, right here is this, like, what the fuck? I might be missing something here. I'm confused. Oh, maybe it goes this way. Yeah, my bad. I was messing around the whole time. But look at this. I don't know, some of them are locked really tight. The Tough system is, I think. But this is, I don't know. Listen, it's a great feature-rich platform. And again, they grew it really fast. It's expensive. All right. That's like the biggest downfall really to it. And the latching system, I don't think is as good as the pack out. Like I said, the only thing that beats the pack out is this Stack Tech stuff. So it's every brand, you know, there's like no clear cut. I mean, Milwaukee's the best, let's be honest, right? But besides them, and even including them, there's a good, a bad take and a good take on every system. But when you compare the price, I don't know. I mean, to save $90 here, you got to spend $300. Here, you got to spend $250 to save $70. And it's close. You know, like I said before, these are definitely better built, and you know, these have a lot of features too. So I don't want to say, you know, obviously a little bit more features than the Milwaukee, because of but they've added stuff too where you can kind of connect stuff to the inside. This is not as good as Milwaukee's, but it's not bad. It looks very similar, right? You got the aluminum side rails. Does it tell you the weight that you can put on these drawers? Let's take a, oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm freaking dope today. 70 pounds? 70 pounds? Auto locking drawers, yeah. Onboard security bar. Yeah, that's a nice feature. I believe Milwaukee has that too. I don't think Tough System has that. 70 pounds? I don't know. And that's obviously pretty good. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to test that out. Yeah, I got one of them on there already. Let's. All right, so if you want to take this off now, I guess you come to the side here and just pull this. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just, when I say I don't like it, doesn't mean it's like a game changer. I'm just saying it to myself here, folks. So, if you like this flex stuff, hey, good for you. I want this lock. See, this thing's all, they got it all messed up in here that you can't even close this freaking top the right way. You can't lock it. Well, maybe now I could. Okay. And keep in mind, guys, I only have one hand here. All right, so I like this box. I like the handle. Oh, I thought I was bumping into somebody. That damn alarm. Freaking Lowe's again. Yeah, this is a nice handle here. See, I like how it folds into itself. So if you want a flat surface, obviously with the flex stuff, you got stuff popping out here. So this will really never be flat. But you also have side handles. And inside, you also have that back plate where you can put stuff, okay? You can put your chargers and, your flex bit cases. You got all different types of chargers you can set up in here. Yeah, I mean, this is, what do they call this? That's the crate. And here's the soft tote, $100. I don't know how much this box is. It also has these nice, what do they call them? The gas, quick connect latches, like I said. Reinforced top cantilever handle. Yeah, gas strut hinges. Let's see how easy this is to kind of slide on here. You do have a handle here. That's what made that one really tough. That was my first time doing it too, but here too. I mean, it's very much like the two Tough System, but see, with the Tough System, you can slide it around. Really simple. This is hard because of these hinges that are on it, these boxes. So it doesn't really want to move into place. And this is a pain in the neck, especially if you have a lot of weight in here. I mean, I only got one hand. I'm sure it's easier with two, but yeah, see, it just locks in. I don't know. I don't see this. I mean, if this falls, or you're in a work van and you hit it like a big pothole, I could easily kind of see these coming out. I don't know. I mean, that's up if you have experience with these. If you have these and you like them, tell people the good and the bad. Maybe this spring we'll get a set. We'll try them out. But this set right here, and this is the medium box. Yeah, so this is your small, and they call this a suitcase. This is $79. So this one's $89. So for another, it's kind of like Milwaukee, where for only $10 you get almost double the size. But I got all three here. So $89, $79. Yeah, you would be just about getting this for $210. But again, it's hard to get this over to Milwaukee stuff. Like with the ToughBuilt, you are going to spend like $30, $40 less. Right, because you got 124, and then you got the 64. So you're at what, 188. And then do they have, here's their $79 box. So 79. Let's just do this, 75. That's perfect. So 204, and then you're gonna spend 64. So 268. So 268. You're gonna get 70 off of that. So 268. Yeah, I mean, you really save only like 20 bucks. But I love how like this is just flat down here too. You know, an IP rated automatic. I mean, this is a tremendous setup. You know, if Tough System goes belly up, someone is going to buy this patent or technology. Obviously, it's probably nothing special, but whoever came up with it, very smart. I mean, here now I got stuff sticking out of here. If I want to put like a book, you know, if you're billing, you know, you're writing a bill up, right? You know, something can hit these and break these. So I don't know, man. It's close. You know, if you want a Tough System type system, like a Tough System 2.0, you really like that, I mean, you would probably get that. But these are kind of built like every other. It's very similar to Milwaukee, very similar to DeWalt with the locking system. It's kind of like the best of Milwaukee and the best of DeWalt in one, but they kind of fall short in both, right? They're not as strong and built as well as the Milwaukee, and the latching system is like the 2.0, but it's not as good, right? This is really like nothing is built like this out there. The ToughBuilt stuff. Okay. Yeah, and you know, sometimes, and listen, I'm not saying this can't last just as long as the Milwaukee or the Ryobi, and to be honest with you, even the Cobalt. I mean, this stuff is, you know, it's really indestructible to a degree. All right, now this obviously, you know, or the Veristack is the thinnest plastic, and this looks like it's a little bit better quality. So this might be like different. That's called the K-Stack. You know, we'll do this another time. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I spent 38 minutes doing 2 videos. Maybe we will do the Cobalt, and I'll have to come back. 'Cause actually, we still got another 2 weeks till Black Friday. Yeah, and here's the new. I tell you, I really, you know, the thing with ToughBuilt, real quick, nothing looks like them. Like, it ain't like a ripoff of anything else. You know, they kind of have their own unique look, style, kind of features. I mean, for $15, you're getting a double-sided 16-foot tape measure. You got nylon-coated magnetic hook. You got the blade control. I don't know what the standout is on this, if it tells you. See, maybe we're going to test this. You know, I got to get a cameraman for these videos. And I want to go over these. This is this year's set. This is $429. I think it was definitely a little bit cheap. I think it's the first time that they've done this. Here's all the different colors. Six different colors. I mean, $259 for the top. $330. You can get this. So $339 plus $259, under $600. All right, barely, like $590. But I mean, and what's the size? This is a 100-pound drawers, soft close. You got your strip here, 3-year warranty. I mean, it's a, what do they say? 1,200-pound capacity, 36-inch. All right, so it's not, you know, a 30-inch would probably be the smallest that you'd really want to get out there. 36 is kind of perfect. You know, a lot of people like the 40. And this is not small by any means. I mean, at this day and age, folks, like the way the prices are. Now, this is on sale. So, I don't know if like your Lowe's is going to have these prices and everything. I like it. You know, if you don't have a lot of space in your garage, I'm going to get back to the Flex stuff real quick. I'm going to come back and do this. Yeah, $429. They got the Craftsman stuff. And I could spend all day here. But if I had somebody holding this and I had 2 hands, I could really step into it. Looks like ToughBuilt's doing pretty good. I mean, how many times do we come here on the holidays and they got like, I mean, perfect example. There's nothing gone from here. I mean, this whole top shelf looks like it's gone. ToughBuilt. So I don't know. I heard rumors about them that they're not doing that good. So I don't know. I think their stuff is pretty good though. All right, so what are we looking at here? You're gonna be like, again, right at that 210. It's just, I would get the Milwaukee over this. That's the only. But again, I could see somebody wanting this over the Milwaukee. So it's not like, and I'm not no Milwaukee fanboy. Trust me. I feature them a lot because that's what you guys want. I got to do with DeWalt, even DeWalt. If I get it, if I do a Bosch video, lucky I'll get 500 views. So a lot of you love the Milwaukee stuff, the China stuff, but I'm sure this is China too. That's why DeWalt. I like Makita, and the Tough System. Some of the stuff is built in the United States, but not a lot of it. And obviously Craftsman, they do a lot of that. All right, so I could see somebody who's in Milwaukee's platform wanting this, right? Because it does have a little bit more features on the box, right? And if you're not a Milwaukee fan, you just don't like them. And there's people out there that just don't. Just like people don't like DeWalt. Is it as good as Milwaukee? No. It has more features? Yeah. I mean, is it going to last just as long? Yeah. The major down thing to this is, like I said, is the locking system. It's kind of like a pain in the neck. I don't like these things sticking up. It's expensive compared to the other brands out there. Obviously there's a deal right now. This is the best way to do it too, because the Milwaukee, even when you got a lot of stuff stacked, it's really nice and smooth. Does this have a? Yeah, you do have a little plate for your foot. Yeah, real smooth. These boxes are heavy, but they should be kind of. See, that's the thing too, and that's where it kind of comes into play a little bit. Do these really need to be this heavy? Even the pack out stuff, to a degree. So, that's why, again, this is definitely lighter. This ToughBuilt stuff, you kind of have to see where it goes. Also a lot of people might not want to get into this because they don't know, but I think ToughBuilt is going to be around, But anyway, this is again not bad. But I'm not gonna lie to you either. And like I said, Milwaukee, it is what it is. It's a little bit better, right? I think the DeWalt is probably a little bit better buy. Now this thing I can't get open. I don't know. This whole box is kind of messed up, but a lot of things are like have these things stopping them and everything. But here's your bar. I mean, $159 for a 3-drawer. I guess they do have a 2-drawer too. You might have to get that online. I'm like really fidgety because this is like so freaking heavy. I got one hand here. I don't want this to fall. But they're kind of just like really hard to, because of the stuff on the bottom, guys. And again, like to let this off and to get this off now, I gotta unlock that, and I gotta unlock that. I mean, with this, it's just boop. And again, obviously with Milwaukee's too, you're kind of just, pulling off. But with this, I mean, this is the cat's ass. Again, if you didn't watch that ToughBuilt, I mean, so look at this. This is hooked up, right? Check this out. And you don't even have to. You can leave it just like this all the time. So if you want to quickly grab it, but when you want to lock it, boom. But all right, so I unlocked it. Ready? Ready to go. And see how easy? That's why I like why it's so easy. It's because of these ridges. It just slides right in. It just catches so perfect. This thing is really, and again, this is kind of tough with no tools in it, right? And it's just, all right, I got to do here. It's not a big deal, right? I mean, not the end of the world here. But is it as easy as some of the other ones? No, it's not. And I mean, you don't have to lock them either, you know. That is, I don't know if you even have that with the DeWalt, right? I do like that. So, you know, if you're working and you're moving these around, and you can kind of leave them unlocked, just like the ToughBuilt, which is cool. But then, it like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you can do that with the 2.0. I think if it goes in, it goes in. I don't think you can leave them open. I don't know. You know, to each his own, folks, when it comes down to it. You know, this is 54. You heard me talk about the crate again. And, you know, like I said, the Flex is definitely probably a little bit thicker plastic, better, you know, a little bit tougher built than the ToughBuilt. But when it comes to the crate, nothing I think touches how thick the plastic is on this crate. This is probably one of the best crates that I've seen. You know, this thing is not like moving. Like if you have like the rigid crate, I mean, you know, I think there's only one generation still of that. You know, you can kind of bend. I mean, you ain't bending none of this, and you're probably not bending any of the others either, but it's just really well built. No, actually, it looks like you can kind of bend this a little bit. Look at some asshole. They see what they did? So what I gotta do is I gotta see. And then I gotta. Oh, there we have it. See, that's what I wanted to avoid. But here's the crate. I mean, this is expensive. $54 for this crate. And this thing is not the best built. I mean, again, it's just so because of this. And I don't even know if this even helps this connect here. This is obviously for the organizers, right? But it's a pain in the neck when you kind of want to get, I mean, look at this. And there's nothing in here. And I can't really get, it's kind of got to be perfect. And you, look at this. That side's in. For some reason, I can't get this in. It will not get in. Like, what the freak, dude? Again, I don't think there's anything that would stop this. There's no tags. But look how, I mean, this is incredible. Let me try to get this side in first. No, this side will not go in, really. I got it in a little bit there. This is the worst system by far. I haven't, yeah, this, there it is. It's just not a really good system, folks. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I would go with the ToughBuilt over this Flex stuff, just because it's really bad. When you're pretty much looking at the worst, you know, we're talking Tough System 1.0 here. So this is just a bad system, latching system, unfortunately. But the boxes are pretty awesome, pretty well made. But if you're looking for a nice, smooth, easy latching system, this is not the brand to get. All right. But all right, so we did a couple short videos. Maybe we'll do a video. Yeah, we'll have some fun, folks. Now we're gonna start having some fun. All right, we're gonna start getting into this a little bit. But I did want to go over some of these portable, mobile storage systems. A lot of them have come out in the past 12 to 18 months, and I didn't go over, obviously, some of them. So I wanted to go over it, but not bad. All right, so now I gotta see if you have stuff in here. Again, this is like heavy, and I just unlocked this, and it kind of attached itself again just by moving it. And again, this ain't gonna be that easy when you have this thing loaded with stuff. I'm sure that's what we'll find in the comments if, you know, people are honest. You know, I think it's kind of a nightmare, this latching system with this Flex system. But if you like it, guys, you like it. I'm not attacking it in any way. And chill out, everybody, chill out. Just I don't like how, and this small box is really terrible. I mean, there's no handle on top. I mean, I don't know if the 2.0, I think the 2.0 has a handle on top. I mean, and to get it in, it ain't just really like getting it in. So you have it kind of lined up, then you got to push down. It doesn't really like slide right in. I mean, if you kind of force it, look at this. All right. But I mean, to be honest with you, if you're looking at, I mean, just to get this box, this alone, if they had this like what, $139, if they had like $50 off of it, I mean, this is a great box on its own. So if you just wanted this box, I think you'd love it. And maybe you just want to get this and a couple organizers. I mean, I would recommend that in a heartbeat, you know? But again, even the latching system, like I said on this, you know, we'll lock it in here. And I don't like that. I mean, again, look at this. It's just like, to find it. God. See, with the Tough system, it just slides right in. This is like a whole ordeal here. I can't really lift this handle up. But then you got to kind of push down. See, I had to slam it down. And then you kind of got this going on. So again, if you have this in a truck or a van or a trailer, I'm sorry about my fingers being in the way. I mean, if you hit like a pothole or a sharp turn, this thing will be flying right off. You know, now obviously we have another one here. It'll keep it tight. You know, this is just, you know, is it going to happen? Oh. I lost it. I hope this is not, oh, there we go. You know, I'm just saying worst case scenario stuff here, folks. Not saying, but maybe you don't have it hooked up to another one, or you just have this on top of something else. You don't have two of them. You can afford it. This thing will be flying right off. But if you just want like this, and you know, maybe this in the crate. But again, the latching system on these are just not that great. But you might like it. There's people out there that might say this is the best. You know, I mean, I don't know. Personally, my opinion, I'm not a big fan of it, but you might be, you know. All right, so we looked at the Flex, the ToughBuilt. We looked at the Craftsman a little bit. We'll do the steel storage. Obviously, we got a lot of deals going on. And I'll tell you, we even look at the Cobalt. I mean, it's not bad. This is like the rigid first generation stuff. It just doesn't really make sense, right? I mean, you're looking at $69. You know, it's $20 cheaper. Since these dopes, they got them all attached to something else. So it's attached to two. So, I mean, it's crazy. But this is called what do they call this? This IP65. I don't think this is the same as the K-Stack, whatever the hell they call it. They might all attach to each other, but we'll take a closer look at this next time, and we'll go over some of the deals. All right, I mean, a lot of this stuff, you know, this has been a kind of a not that great holiday, obviously, with with what's going on in the world. Recession, inflation is crazy. Freaking a jar of mayonnaise is $7 man. But you can get a fiberglass hammer cheaper than mayonnaise now. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we got some Craftsman steel storage and a little workbench. But we'll do that next video. Everybody at $429. This is like a little sneak peek. Here's a 50-pound drawer. You see, $179 and $290. I mean, this isn't even that bad, guys. This is a 26-inch. All right, so you're looking $219. Wow. Yeah, I mean, for $400. I don't know. I would like it a little bit cheaper. I mean, it is a 26-inch. We'll go over it. I mean, it's kind of just laying on here. Here's the Craftsman. $498. Total package $498. I mean, I would get this one. It's $100 more. I don't know if I would actually think about it. I don't know if this is worth an extra $100. This does 100-pound drawers though. All right, let's do this next time, folks. We'll catch you. Flip.